Round of applause for everybody who spoke, and they did a great job. The 8th commandment is, thou shalt reach opinion leaders. And I have a question for you right away. Do you reach opinion leaders, or is the world reaching you with their opinions? My name is Tom, and I got baptized in London. I'm training in Amsterdam, and I'm training to go to Slovakia. And I'm very privileged to be standing in front of all of you. I really respect you, and I see heroes of faith, and you inspire my faith as well. And when I think of opinion leaders, I think immediately of Paul. He has spent most of his ministry reaching out to opinion leaders and planting influential churches. So let's go to Acts chapter 25. You know, Acts, after 25 years of Paul's ministry, he had this crazy ambition. He was like, how about if I reach out to the most powerful man on the planet? How about if I reach out to an emperor of Rome? And that's exactly what he wanted to do. And from Acts 25 verse 23, we see that he, even though he didn't yet get to emperor, but on his way, he got a chance to reach to king, to reach to so many important officials on the way because of his great ambition. And yet I need to ask you, what's your ambition today? Do you have ambition to baptize someone influential? I'm going to read from chapter 26, just for sake of time. Verse 22 says, but God has helped me to this very day. So I stand here and testify to small and great alike. I'm saying nothing beyond what the prophets and Moses said would happen, that the Messiah would suffer and as the first to rise from the dead would bring the message of light to his own people and to the Gentiles. At this point, Festus interrupted Paul's defense. You're out of your mind, Paul, he shouted. Your great learning is driving you insane. My only point for you is to small and great alike. You know, I'm not a person who would have a great influence in the world. I quit my university studies because my girlfriend broke up with me. You heard right. My character was not built, but I believe, and I need to get open. Can I get open, guys? Great, thank you. I need to get open because when I get on campus, sometimes I can get insecure. I see this tall Dutch man, this atheist, and I immediately look at a person. But when I read the account of Paul, he's absolutely not swayed with the person. He speaks to the king the same way as he speaks to jailer, as he speaks to anyone else. And we need to do the same. You know, when we go on campus, we cannot see people and their great character, their great future, their great money, and so on. We need to see that their life is desperate. Because life without Jesus is absolutely worthless. You can have riches, you can have education, it's worth nothing in front of God and His throne. Jesus is not a cherry on the pie, He is the pie. The life without Jesus is completely worthless, and we can't look at a person. You know, if someone doesn't have the Spirit of God living in them, that person is dead. There's nothing in him, and there's nothing to fear about. And we need to be reminded of it when we preach on campuses. And I need to ask you again, what's your ambition? You know, because in closing, Paul maybe we're not really sure if he got a chance to really speak to emperor. But what I know for sure is God respected his ambition. He's like, okay, do you know what? You wanted to reach emperor? How about if I give you king? How about if I give you all these influential officers that can change the whole Roman Empire? And how do we know that some of them became disciples? If you read further on in that chapter, they have this, after this trial, they go away and privately have a conversation about Paul. How come is it recorded in the Bible? Because some of them got baptized. Some of them got baptized and Paul heard about it, and his ambition created an influential leader for the church. You know, I want to give you a simple challenge. I want to challenge you to baptize someone influential. Write down the name of a person on a paper now. Who do you want to baptize? One person, one name. It shall not be your sister. It shall not be your dad or your mom. Write someone influential, someone that will challenge you. And maybe God's not going to give you the person, but He's going to respect the ambition, and He's going to give you someone that will change the entire church. And to God be all the glory.